Hey guys, um, not been here for a few days. Well, um, if I come to you and talk about side hustle and all the happy things and the good things and the not so good things that comes in my life, I am here to talk to you about something that happened to me 2 days ago. So if you've missed me, this is what happens. I was in the hospital. I did surgery. Thankfully, it's surgery that is not as serious as I had initially expect before knowing that I had to do surgery. So I'll tell you this. I went to the doctor's office. If I look like crap, it's because I've been through heck and back. I wouldn't say hell, but heck and back. I went to the doctor's office and I've been having headaches and they're migraines, and I got tired of it and did a MRI and was found that I needed to was told I needed to go speak with my ENTs, my doctors, for your ears, nose, and throat. And having gone there, I don't know how many of you have sinus issues and have ever had to do surgery regarding your sinuses. I never thought I would need to do a surgery that's regarding my sinuses until now. Serious things. Yeah, people say, oh, my sinus is acting up. Sometimes it can get worse than that. And I asked my doctor, is this common? Why people had to do surgery for this? He said most people are walking around and don't even know they have an issue. I've been having these headaches and was told, I don't know how many of you ever heard of this. Oh, you have a clot of mucus between your eyeballs in your forehead. What? Never knew there was such a thing. So I knew I had to do it and I've been putting it off. I finally did the surgery. Oh, with God by my side, my dear, the fear that was there, but I shouldn't fear because the only thing we should be afraid of is God. But the fear was there. I'm only human. My sister came in town because I needed support. My girlfriend was there. My son had took off initially with me in December, so he couldn't make it to this one. But thank the Lord, I did the surgery. I am groggy as you know what. I had to go under for it. I just came back home from the hospital today after doing the surgery. Surgery took an hour and 40 minutes. So I thought it would have completed before then, but yeah. But how many of you knew there is such a thing as mucus up in your head? What? What? But I can tell you this. Picture this. If you have your windscreen glass as you drive along and you have dust on it, you have rain beating down on it. That's how I felt. But once I did the surgery, meaning the windscreen wiper, you turn it on and wipe everything away, everything comes clear. That's how I feel after the surgery. I am going to be mindful of how I go out in the cold and in the snow without wearing a hat. It, I need to wear a cap, a hat, uh, whatever it is, but I need to cover my head. I think it's as a result of me living years in New York, acting like I'm 23. Yep, that I this is just my belief. I could be wrong, but I definitely will stop doing those things. If you're going to desire to create wealth or create or work effectively on your side hustle, I tell you, you need two things first. You need God first and a good health after. Did you hear me? I said you need God first and good health after. Take it serious. Take your health serious. I give God thanks. I prayed. I thank Him for getting me through this surgery. God, if you've missed me for a couple of weeks and a couple of days, you notice I was not as consistent. That was on my mind. Prayer, praying, and fasting. That was on my mind. And I'm happy I've done it. I used one of the best doctor. Guys, you have to hear this story. Now I come to you and talk to you about crap about my life and about all of that. You have to hear this story. I went to my ENT in December to plan the surgery. Now that ENT is not a surgeon, but he recommended another ENT who is a surgeon. I scheduled an appointment for December 18th. I think it was December 18th or 15th. The 18th. I went to see her, and the attitude I got from her for the first time, I was shocked. Well, you're not here for surgery today because this wasn't planned well, and she's correct. But my God, why take it out on me? And she was correct, and she is very. And I go, whoa! If you're coming to me with that attitude, especially when no, I'm backing off. No, 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 no. You're not entering my body. I told her, okay, we'll reschedule. She requested the MRI to be done for me to come back to her. No, ma'am. I went praying. And when I went praying, I found another ENT who is masterful at what he does within the same network. Masterful at what he does. And I said to myself, maybe God is leading me here. I say this here. I prefer my doctors to be younger than me. Yes, ma'am. You're not doing the office around the corner with me to take care of my health. No. I need you to be young and very, very savvy technically. You need to be young. You need to be younger than me. I like my doctors younger than me. Some doctors, I'll keep them my age or older, but for certain things, no. Yeah, we're changing up things. You got to go with the times. Everything is AI now. Everything is AI now. You got to go with the times. So I found this doctor who is a surgeon, and there were lots of reviews on him that said he's the expert in sinuses. And then I looked at him and go, you're young. I'm like, okay, let's go see you. I called, I make an appointment, went to see him. But but I can tell you this, when I was making the appointment, the person who was taking the appointment over the phone, she doesn't know me. She said, oh, you want to see Doctor Who? And I gave her the name. And she said, oh, that's a good one. You know that too? You know that he's a good doctor too? Took the appointment, went in and see him 2 days after, 3 days after. He had a cancellation. They slapped me in. This was God works right here. This was God work. Listen, he's this too. Don't worry about it. You think I discriminate? He's this too, but I'm good with him. I'm good with him. When I went in to see him and I was doing the registration section of before I go in to see him, the medical assistant said to me, oh, he's a very good doctor. You know that too? So everybody knows that. So me and two other people who told me now, okay, you know that too. So I went in to see the doctor. I was I'm like, you're a kid. In my mind, I'm saying that. I said to him, I hear you're the man. He said, oh, I don't know nothing about that. I love his personality. I said, yes, you are the man. That's what I was told. Anyway, this man looked at the MRI and said, he literally, what happened is that, see, an ENT needs to request their specific MRI that they need. So I get that previous lady's point. So when I went to him, but she couldn't determine what it was. Oh, maybe it's a polyp. I don't know what it is. Maybe, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's a cyst and we just need to do the cyst. And shut up. You did not want to do it to do the job. Something about you turned me off. And I'm figuring out maybe it's because and I said to myself, but you know, you're a surgeon, you're making money. Why are you so irritated? We just met for the first time. You know, and I'm not a rude person to medical staff when I go in to see them. No, I'm very mindful and respectful, and I'll be the first to apologize if I start an attitude. And I'm positive that was not the case. So or maybe it's my son that intimidates her. So anyway, I went to see this doctor and he said, okay, let's take a look to see what's here in the MRI. He said, Claudia, we're going to need another MRI that's specifically related to the ENT professions. I said, okay, we will do that. He looked at the first MRI and he said, you know what? I think, you know what I see is going on here, Claudia? He was just talking out the side of his mouth. He said, don't quote me on that, but I think you have a clot of mucus right there. That's the time I went like this in fear of hearing the C word. And he said to me, he said, no. I don't want you to think about that. No, mind, he doesn't want to tell me for sure that that's not it. But he's trying to clear me from the worrying. He said, no. Don't think about that. Put that aside. Just don't worry yourself about that. What I want you to do is to get the MRI and then come and see me. When we get the MRI that he requested, I went back to see him. And he said, this is a clot of mucus right there in your right sphena or whatever it's called. He has fancy words I can't pronounce. I'm an accountant, not in the medical profession. In your right sphena and in your left sphena and whatever's going on, there's a clot of mucus between your forehead. And you must be having headaches on that and we need to get it out. He said, as for the cyst, that's there, it's a cyst. We could get rid of that, but I wouldn't go in specifically just for the cyst. But you have other issues going on here. So, and that must be causing some things to be uncomfortable for you. You know, yeah. And it did. So once I get that, I go to myself, he definitely is the man. He read the first MRI and knew it was a clot of mucus. He knew it was a clot of mucus. And that's bright. That is smart. That is smart. I looked up the school that he went to. Dr. Mark Chasnick, or whatever his name is. That's his last name. Let's just confirm that. I think he's Jewish. Is he really? Let me just confirm his last name with you. Chasnick, or whatever his name is. What is his name? I always seem to forget his name. Yeah. Yes. Chaskes. Yeah, he's the man. He's definitely a sinus expert. Mark Chaskes. I think it's Chaskes is his last name. But when I tell you, a phenomenal job he did. And even when I went in yesterday to do the surgery, the surgery is ambulatory, but he kept me over one night because I had so much anesthesia. I was very groggy. Very groggy. But he did a phenomenal job, and you could tell, even when I went in to do it, get to the receptionist desk, signing in for my surgery days here. She said, "Oh, that's a good one you have here." She meant I have a good doctor. Don't worry, he's an expert at this. So the word's in town that he's an expert. And if you have sinus issue, some of your issues that you're having that you don't know could be sinus issue and you don't even know about it. You don't even know that that is what's causing the problem. Check up on your ENT. You're feeling sick, you don't know why. You feel, and you do all kind of tests, all kind of this, all kind of MRI, all kind of ultrasound, X-ray, this, and you still feel the same way. Check your sinuses. Go see an ENT. You don't know what else happened to your body. Go see your eye doctor. Go see your nose doctor, your mouth doctor, your forehead doctor, whatever. Go check up everywhere else that didn't get checked. I have an excellent, what do you call it, vitals, but still have other issues. You understand? So, yeah, but I just want to share with you. I was away doing that yesterday. Oh my God, I was in such fear. But the Lord has brought me through. I thank you, Lord. Thank you. So, you see how God can protect you? Not that the previous surgeon was a bad surgeon, or was it, but I got someone who is an expert. God gives his children the best and what they need. Give them the right person to take. Listen, he ordered the steps of this doctor to me, or me to this doctor. And that's exactly what happened. And I give God thanks. Bye, I'm out. This is Claudia. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.